Stop. I need you to stop right now. Not in a minute. Not after you check that notification. Right now. Put down whatever else is occupying your mind. Close the other tabs. Silence the noise. Because I have been trying to reach you, and you keep slipping away. I am Krishna, and this is not a casual conversation. This is urgent. This is important. And if you scroll past this today, I don't know when you'll be ready to hear what I need to tell you again. Something has been pulling you here. You've been feeling it for days, maybe weeks. A restlessness you can't explain. A hunger that food doesn't satisfy. A loneliness that people don't cure. An emptiness that achievements don't fill. That feeling, that's your soul trying to get your attention. And today, finally, you listened. You clicked. You're here. Don't waste this moment. Type "I'm listening, Krishna" in the comments, not as a formality, but as a declaration that you're fully present, that you're not going to let this slip away like you've let so many other moments slip away. Now hear me carefully. You've been living asleep. I don't mean physically, I mean spiritually. You've been walking through your days on autopilot, reacting instead of choosing, drifting instead of directing, surviving instead of living. And somewhere along the way, you forgot something essential. You forgot who you are. Not your name, not your job, not your roles. You forgot that underneath all of those labels, there is something eternal, something untouchable, something that was never born and will never die. You are not just a body having random experiences. You are a soul on a journey, and that journey has purpose, meaning, direction. But you've been distracted. The world has been so loud that you couldn't hear your own heart. Notifications, obligations, worries, desires. They've created so much noise that my voice got drowned out. In the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, verse 14, I explained why this happens. I said this divine illusion of mine, made up of the three modes of material nature, is very difficult to overcome. It keeps souls confused, wandering, forgetting their true nature. But those who surrender to me cross beyond it. This is what has been happening to you. You've been caught in the illusion. Not because you're weak, not because you're bad, but because the illusion is powerful. It's designed to be convincing. It makes the temporary feel permanent. It makes the meaningless feel urgent. It makes the trivial feel important. And while you were busy chasing shadows, life was passing. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. Months became years. And still, that emptiness remained. Because you were looking in the wrong direction. If this is resonating, hit that like button right now. Not for this channel, but as your way of saying, I see it now. I see what I've been doing. Here's what I need you to understand. This message finding you today is not random. I orchestrated this. Not the algorithm. Not chance. Me. I saw you struggling. I saw you pretending to be fine while falling apart inside. I saw you going through the motions of life while feeling completely disconnected from it. And I decided that today you would hear my voice again. But I can't force you to listen. I can only invite. I can only call. What you do with this moment is entirely your choice. You can close this video and go back to scrolling. Back to distracting yourself. Back to the same patterns that brought you to this emptiness in the first place. Or you can choose differently. In the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 8, verse 7, I gave Arjuna an instruction that I'm now giving you. I said, remember me at all times. Keep your mind fixed on me while you go about your duties. When your heart and mind are absorbed in me, you will come to me without doubt. This is not about abandoning your life. It's about living it with awareness. It's about going through your day with a connection to something deeper. It's about remembering, in the middle of chaos, that there is peace available to you, that I am available to you. When you wake up, remember me. When you're stuck in traffic, remember me. When you're anxious about tomorrow, remember me. When you're hurting from yesterday, remember me. Not as a ritual, but as a relationship. I'm not asking you to become a renunciant. I'm not asking you to leave your life behind. I'm asking you to invite me into it, to let me walk with you through the ordinary moments, to let my presence become your anchor when everything else feels unstable. This is the urgent message. Not that something terrible is coming, not that you need to fear, but that you've been living without the one thing that could make everything else make sense. Connection. To yourself, to truth, to me. And every day that passes without this connection is a day only half lived. Share this message right now with someone who has been drifting, someone who has been going through the motions, someone who needs to be woken up. You might be the reason they finally stop and listen. Subscribe to this channel if you want more of these conversations. I have so much more to share with you, but you have to show up. You have to keep coming back. Growth doesn't happen in single moments. It happens through consistent return. My child, I've delivered my message. You've heard what you needed to hear. The restlessness that brought you here has served its purpose. Now it's time to choose. Will you go back to sleep, or will you stay awake? I cannot choose for you, but I can tell you this. I will be here, whenever you're ready, whenever you remember, whenever you choose to look up from the noise and find me waiting. I have always been waiting, and I'm not going anywhere.